I don't know if you know a guy named Ryan Pineda, but I was talking to him. I had just mentioned the phrase having sex with myself, which is another term I use for masturbation. He just looked at me and he said, "Man, that sounds awful." If you read my books, you know, I pretty much am an open book, but I got to tell you, there's probably 2% I haven't put in there because it's so embarrassing to me. I can't even stand to write it down, let alone let you read it, right?
Right, right. And God knows it.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, and
he
that's the
knows.
other thing is we walk through these muddy waters and the ditches we get ourselves and we don't, and then we try and hide them from everybody else.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's just looking at us
There's
going,
there,
really, really, really.
yeah, there's no bush big enough to hide behind on some of that stuff.
No,
I'm just grateful for grace, you know, and the forgiveness is there. And once you get free, that's the real beautiful thing because then God can promote you into new things. I mean, nobody ever thought Fred Stoeker was going to be an author. I mean, that just wasn't out there in anybody's thoughts. And yet here I am with 4 bestsellers, one that's a million seller. It's just crazy.
yeah,
But once he gets hold of your life in the sense that you've surrendered and just said, look, I don't have to have all these other things. I just need you. Well, then you get to the point where he's got you where he wants you, and you're actually a servant and not just someone who's trying to look for good things from him.